There's nothing wrong with Ohio, except the snow and the rain.
Let's go prove it today.
I really like to I'd love to see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So when you're done,
The second quarter about to get started. Buddy Ryan sitting up in a box today with his two boys dueling down there. Rob, the defensive coordinator of the Browns, his unit on the field right now. As Rex's New York Jets hand it off to Sean Green for a couple of yards. You know, had some fun visiting with the coaches. Of course, you saw the playful interaction this week at the press conferences, and Rex dressing up, trying to look like his brother, and then Rob having his own little take on it. Rex, what did he say? My dad's 100% behind the Jets this week.
That's right, 100%.
He's rooting for him.
He's an ex-Jets coach, and he's rooting for me because I'm the head coach. And what did Rob say?
Rob said, really, he's staying at my house. I can promise you it's the other way. Sanchez going for the big ball, and it's over everyone's head. Eric Wright was down there defending. San Antonio Holmes was the Jet receiver down the field. You can imagine, though, what this must mean to Buddy.
Well, he's very proud of his sons. I'll never forget when Rob and Rex Ryan told me he took him in a hotel room one night and taught him about his famed 46 defense. And it's like we said in the open, they both were destined to be coaches. They love it. They like the interaction with the players, and the players react very well to that.
Third down for the Jets from the 42. Sanchez has Edwards, gets away from the hit, and Braylon is out of bounds at the 37. 21 on that play to Braylon Edwards.
Well, it's a good job. It's man coverage, and Braylon Edwards, top of your screen, coming down underneath, and you just wait long enough until he outruns Ray Vitrone and gets it and gets those extra yards. We were up here watching the teams warm up, and we hear this booing and clapping and everything. What is that? Well, the fans were cheering that Braylon Edwards dropped the pass during warm-ups. I mean, it was wild.
His first warm-up throw and attempted a catch failed, and they already were on him. And that's Sean Green plowing ahead to the 30 for 7. Edwards, the third pick by the Cleveland Browns 6 years ago, taken after Alex Smith and Ronnie Brown 1-2. Had that big season here, 16 touchdowns back in 07. Blew out his ACL his rookie year. But Mangini came here. He didn't really fit in with what Mangini's trying to build with a team-first attitude, and they traded him back to the Jets, or over to the Jets. They'll go back on the ground with Green, and that's near a first at the 27.
Now you think, well, we're seeing a little more Sean Green today so far than LaDainian Tomlinson. Well, I think there's a couple factors. It's the team they're playing, the Cleveland Browns, very big on defense, not fast, so they can hold their ground. And this surface here in Cleveland, I would not call it the fastest field in the NFL, even though today it's in excellent shape.
Yeah, you checked it out. You thought all week it might be a concern. The Jets brought a bunch of different cleats to check out before the game with the best footing. Jets have a first down at the 27. Sanchez goes screen, and it's well covered. What a tackle by Gokong. He slams down LT for a loss of 7. And Sean Rogers really forced that. He was in on Sanchez.
Yeah, Sean Rogers doesn't even start. It's just too quick. When you're an offensive lineman, the first thing you have to do is slow down the defensive lineman a little bit. Sanchez really fortunate he could see well enough to make this throw. But you have veteran linebackers for the Cleveland Browns. They can read blocking patterns. So screens, little trick plays, or different plays, they recognize and take them away from your offense.
Brad Smith again back at quarterback. Dropped it for a moment. Now trying to run an option. Cuts back middle to the 26 before Scott Fujita brings him down.
Boy, Brad Edwards. Brad Smith. How good. Misses it, trying to get the quick read so the football doesn't get to him. Like I said, strong, excellent runner in college. Breaks the tackles and just puts the Jets in field goal range and a makeable third down now.
Able to get 9 out of what for a moment looked like a botched play. The 16th snap in Cleveland territory. coming here on 3rd and 8. Got an arm on Sanchez. He's able to get away, though, to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Jericho Cotchery was left alone. 25-yard strike. Sanchez to Cotchery.
The Browns pick up people coming across. I think they want to throw it to Dustin Keller, but there's nowhere to throw it underneath. Against this Browns defense, I think the throws are down the field. They make mistakes. They've done it this year, and they made a big one that time against the Jets. Nice job. Sanchez moving, making the throw.
Nice recovery by the Jets after the 7-yard loss on the little pass to LT. Smith got 9. Next play, Sanchez gets 25. That's 7, and the game is 10-10.